Much grander plans than games in February. Says he is good to go. Here's Morant. Doubled, got it over to Valanciunas, who flips it in, and it's a 7-0 start. Slow-mo moving swiftly into the front court. Morant wanted a whistle, didn't get it, followed it up and put it in.
Vogel's letting them figure it out.
This is, to your point, Richard, this is sort of what we saw against OKC the other day as Brooks takes the steal all the way in.
Memphis run to start the game. Way to get going if you're the Memphis Grizzlies.
Lakers found themselves in a big hole against Oklahoma City on Wednesday. It got down 30-13 as James puts in the first bucket of the game for the Lakers. Frank Vogel talking about the slippage in recent games, although there were wins, said, the execution.
So far, Anthony Davis has taken 2 shots, mainly fadeaway jump shots. We know that's in his game. I'm really curious to see, as you see Valanciunas knock down the 3, the untied shoes of players. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why Ryan Ruocco is one of the best in the business. He sees it all.
That's right. Valanciunas saw that. Beautiful feed to Morant. Valanciunas' 4th game back after battling COVID as Brooks rolls it in. A 22-2 Brooks. Cuts, kicks, good hands by Davis as he got back into the play. Caruso the lead, and Kuzma flushes it down against Memphis. This is the 3rd matchup between these teams this season. Lakers took the first 2 as Davis gets the roll plus the foul. Jones to the corner. Kicks right back to him. How about Allen from the wing on a 3 from Jones. Tried to bounce it into too much traffic, though, and taken away by the Lakers and Wesley Matthews. Davis has position, the deep seal, and the bucket. Lakers trail by 20 in the first half against Oklahoma City on Wednesday before coming back to win in overtime. Davis fading away, able to connect.
Nice.
He checks out now with James back in, and another Laker turnover. Jones the steal and the finish. 6th turnover of the quarter.
Not going to get it back in 2 plays. It's a matter of building that defense back up.
James lays it in. The strong finish from LeBron James. Anderson, not that time. James the rebound. Lakers trying to run. Memphis is back. Kuzma doesn't care. Kuzma guarded by Anderson. Kuzma on the attack, banks it in.
I love that.
This a +7 on the glass. Brooks, nice find. Valanciunas reverses it in. Little conference. The Lakers awarded the basketball. Matthews finds Harrell for the finish and the foul. Far led to 13 Grizzly points. Morant. Oh, what a pass, getting it over to Brooks for the 3. Morant twisting athletically through the air to find Dillon Brooks.
Oh, that's going to be a game that a lot of people had pencil in their calendar. Did you see the graphic at the bottom? Durant versus Steph. AD with the knocks down the easy jumper.
It's to Anderson, can't hit the 3. The putback is no good from Tillman. And here comes Schroeder. Blasting ahead, finding Caldwell Pope on a 3. Out of them because of numbers being the miserable part of his job, but he's had to have some tough ones with Morris and Wesley Matthews as Morant banks it in transition. Morant, the crossover, the floater won't go. Davis, the rebound. Here comes James, the locomotive in transition for the bucket and the foul.
One ball helping your teammates, you got to make sure you're knowing who you're leaving.
Davis, pull-up jumper is good. Well, the Lakers are 25th in offensive turnover percentage. They turn it over quite a bit, and Brooks makes them pay here.
Lakers haven't guarded many people.
Valanciunas lost it. They guarded someone there. 3-on-2. James through the lane. The shovel back to Davis. Beautiful feed, James to Davis.
Job of reading how to get an easy bucket by following LeBron James.
Morant at the buzzer, able to hit. Ja Morant. Nice D there from James and Gasol. And Davis on the other end cashes in.
Very good position down the stretch.
Morant can't hit the three. Meanwhile, Schroeder has 4 personals. Davis had the size on Allen, and then the finesse to slip it in, and then the inbound thrown right to Caldwell Pope. A chance here for the Lakers. Gasol, it's the 3.
And it's just like, at that point in time, you've got nowhere to go but down, right? So it puts a lot of pressure on that team that gets off to a quick start, as you see Valanciunas with a little floater. Make a run. You know the opposing team is going to knock down some shots, so you put the pressure on yourself as you see LeBron James with the finish.
Morant dumps it off to Valanciunas, who has 19 points. Morant with 11.7 assists. Anderson, slow-mo with the hook. Oh, we talk about the players who aren't here for Memphis. Brandon Clark, DeAnthony Melton out. Justice Winslow, Jaren Jackson haven't played yet this season for the Grizzlies as Davis finishes again. At some point towards the end of the month, Jaren Jackson a little bit further away, so sometime in March is the thought. Morant hops into 2. Alex Caruso in for the Lakers with Davis, Gasol, Kuzma, and James. Caruso's jumper is good. Morant, 15 points, 7 assists. Looking to take Davis. John Morant, the acceleration and the finish. Got a little 4-on-4. Morant short. Down court's going to be Davis all alone for the flush. Crown. 7 to shoot. Morant finds the cutter. Conjar hangs and finishes. Lakers have been able to cut it to 3. They have not been able to get over the hump. James finds Harrell, who lays it in, plus the foul. John Morant picks his way through, tossed it away, another turnover. James in transition. James lays it in, plus the foul. And the Lakers have their first lead of the game. Final possession of this third. James, you bet. A step back 3 from LeBron James.
All right.
Well, the Lakers outscore the Grizzlies 41-23 in the third. The 41 points. James with 24 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Fading away. Why not? LeBron James has taken over. So Harrell back in the locker room. Allen gets some space and hits the 3. A much-needed bucket for Memphis. Lakers had been on a 17-2 run. Matthews can't answer. Offensive rebound from Kuzma.
Multiple extra opportunities for the Lakers. 5 rebounds. He only had a few games like that. As you see another no-look pass by LeBron James to Kyle Kuzma.
John Morant with 20 points now. His first 20-point game since returning from the ankle injury as Davis pushes it in. Davis, the floater is good. Anthony Davis should have been offensive interference. Morant accelerates and flushes it down. Had a grade 2 sprain and just absolutely shattered the timelines as that gets banged in from Kuzma. And now the Lakers with the double-digit lead. Davis dunks in and finishes 33 for AD.
Move the ball a couple of times, it's just going to lead to an open shot or 2. Like I said.
Davis flushes it down. 35 for Anthony Davis. Schroeder, who's had a quiet night himself. 2 points, 1 of 4 from the floor. James, look out! The tomahawk throwdown from LeBron James. After being down by 20 early, the Lakers take down the Grizzlies. 115-105 the final.